What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Miles World. And just as I thought, AJ Green, the limited card that's coming out with Team of the Week 4, he's out right now. We're going to take a look at some of the other things that are going on, but he is a no-no. If you pull him, I'm going to recommend that you sell him. Regardless of whatever it is, Calico is still a way better card than he is, per se, based on what you can get out of it without a theme team. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the cards right here, and then I'm going to go and show you the card in the auction house. Just be very, very careful with that situation. So OBJ is here, and it's the same typical stuff. You're going to go ahead and add the 6 players that are, have relatively decent games for the week, and go ahead and get him. His average price is about 300K, which is typical for a lot of the things that go on. Shaun Alexander, like I told you guys earlier, another fan favorite. If you guys want to go out there and see what's going on with him, you're pretty much going to have to spend a little bit for the Joe Mixon, and then add on some of the other guys that's going to be getting their upgrades, George Kittle, and also Tom Brady, that's going to be getting their power-ups going forward. So you could always check that out if that's something you want to do. I would recommend that if you have, or you're close to completing the Barry Sanders set, that you don't really go another direction right now, because that can really hurt you. And in the long run, these cards will be cheaper. So you don't have to get it right now. Even if you want them for your theme team, you don't have to overspend. One of the biggest things that people that come into MUT look at, oh my God, everything is so expensive. Well, it's only expensive because of the time that you're purchasing it. All right, now, because everything is hot right now, the prices are up, it's just been released, obviously he's going to be at his highest point. Be patient. By the time the 50 drops on Friday, this guy's price will plummet. Similar with OC Umenyiora. Same thing, bro. You got to go ahead and you got to just be patient with these things, regardless of how you want to work it, because these cards are going to be designed to be in the higher 80K range on the day of release. It will gradually go down as it continues to go on, and you will have success in that regard in getting these cards a lot cheaper. All right, so these are pretty much the cards that come with everything that is available right now, but we're going to focus on what we should not be doing as a whole unit and fam, right? We cannot support what EA has done with the physical chem of AJ Green. By the way, how does he get that limited? Oh yeah, they go based on other games that he had in the past. I'm like, yo, the dude's riding the bench savagely and just getting new cards while other people are playing well and getting nothing. But that's not what this is about. Let's go ahead and take a look at AJ Green stats, and we're going to talk about, what would make him dominant with being able to get deep out elite. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, yo, G Maya, why are you going crazy about deep out elite? That is the only thing that makes these guys relevant, because that's the only way they're going to moss dudes. So if you can't moss dudes, bruh, you can't make my team. And that's just pretty much what it is. So let's take a look at the wide receiver situation right here. I'm going to break down to you what's going on. What happens is OBJ right now, he would be a decent card for your theme team, whether it's Browns or Giants, because with the power up, he'll go to 92. You give him sprinter, that'll be 94. Theme team, 96. So he would be one of the fastest receivers in the game right now if you wanted to go after him, okay? That's if you have that vertical offense, you're running trips, or you're running plays where he can just get wild and savage down the field. He will be a savage with a theme team. Absolute maniac with a theme team. All right, so he right now, if you're in either one of those things with a Brown or a Giant, this guy right here, he's good to go. Okay, so I will definitely say, if I see him, he would kind of make me scared to press him, because if he gets off a full theme team, he's Audi 5,000. All right, it's not even close. So I would be very, very careful and cautious if you run into OBJ and somebody has a theme team. Now, when we look at the other guy, this guy was just at 700K. Now he's at 475 by the time I'm doing the video. This card is an absolute joke, okay? Let me explain why, right? Even if you're foolish enough to go with a theme team with the Bengals, you would get him up to a 94 speed, all right? Because the power up will bring him to 90. He'll get +2 with sprinter, +2 with the theme team. He would be a 94 speed, similar to what Calico is right now. But Calico, in my opinion, is better just overall, because this is just a waste of space and a waste of having to go through a theme team to get it done. When Calico, you don't need a theme team, and he's already 94 speed. So I would go towards that situation as opposed to this. Now, why am I so aggravated with EA doing this? Pretty much his deep route running has to meet a threshold of 90 with the actual power up in order for him to be able to get that deep out elite. Again, if you do not have deep out elite, you are not doing it right with the taller receivers. Notice OBJ is an undersized, speedy receiver. So it doesn't matter about him getting deep out or whatever, unless you just want to moss dudes and you don't care, he's mad tiny, you're just going to say, whatever EA, I'm going to still moss dudes. These big receivers have no advantage. That's what my point is. EA has designed a game where these guys have no advantage unless they have the right abilities. It's not Madden 15 where you can actually gain an advantage with height. These guys are useless. So his price should be around, 300K before the day's out, and you should be looking for him for training because he is a 91. This price is going to continue to plummet simply because I've been giving you guys the information based on the archetypes that this card and the archetype builds are garbage when it comes to these cards. All right. Now, again, OBJ, fine. All right. AJ Green, not so much. Now, we've covered that part. Now we're going to go to the power-ups that affect my team right now and where I am. So I have George Kittle. So he automatically gets an upgrade to his power-up. I didn't mean to go to the item binder right there, but we'll back out and actually go into into the actual card right now. So what happens is when your players play well and they get that extra boost, EA Sports gives you the opportunity to upgrade him more by utilizing training. Oh, you thought it was free? Nah, EA doesn't play those games. Pay up and shut up. So look, this is what happens. He's gonna go to 83 plus 2, 85 plus another 2 because we're maxed out. He's gonna go to 87 speed right now for our squad. So we're gonna happily spend the training as EA uses it in an imaginary bank, and then we're just gonna go ahead and check out what he is right now. So looking at this speed 83, acceleration 84, run block 81, which is very, very key because why? We run the ball a lot here at Gmias World, and you should too. So those are very, very good upgrades. The 80 impact blocking, very, very nice to see that going on. Medium route run 85, catching traffic 87, deep route run 76. He's not really that, he's a possession tight end. So even though that doesn't make any sense, I thought of him as more of like a rack tight end. Like when he catches the ball, he has receiving after catch. I thought that would be a better archetype. I don't see how they got to possession there. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but the dude will get it and go for 6 and then pick your moms up and drop her off up the block. So I don't thoroughly understand what that is. So now we go ahead and we take a look at this. 49ers 50 of 50, Sprinter 41 of 40. So he's maxed out. So this is what we're looking at right now. He's at 87 speed, 88 catching traffic, 85 spec, 93 catching, 90 short route, 86 medium route, 83 run block. All right. So those are very, very huge numbers for us with what we're trying to do at this time. Okay, so you should definitely understand that if you are taking a part in these upgrades, just be aware of that situation, that he does have that ability to be further upgraded right now with that power up. Similar with Tom Brady, Nick Chubb, and a lot of the other cards that are there, they also have that avenue of that upgrade. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you take advantage of that. Now, as far as everything else is going on with Team of the Week, if you have not at the time of this video, when you watched it, received your Weekend League rewards, that is because it comes out later so that you have an opportunity to utilize some of the things that comes with Team of the Week now. So when you open up those packs and things like that, it's a lot easier for you guys to be able to utilize those coins and those packs and get stuff from the current Team of the Week. So as we continue to progress with our squad, I'm going to give you guys more information. We will take a look at OCU Minora and see how he compares, because some of you guys wanted me to specify that. A lot of you guys have giant theme teams, Lawrence Taylor, OCU Minora. You got other things coming probably, maybe Jason Sehorn. You guys are thinking about with your cornerback situation. So we're going to talk about what's available now as far as Justin Smith versus OCU Minora, and we'll get more in depth with that because you guys are, starting to become receptive to what works on the field, and I'm going to continue to give you guys that information to keep you guys up and running. So I want to thank you guys first and foremost for taking the time out of your day to tune in and watch this video. And as far as everything else goes with the other upgrades, Tom Brady, I don't know if anybody's going to be going crazy to go and get him, but Nick Chubb, some of you guys in the last video said that you like Nick Chubb. I personally do not. But then again, I have Barry Sanders. So that's the pretty much summation of what's happened this week for Team of the Week, Week 4. We will continue to monitor what else comes out, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible with any other information that EA may release. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.